Welcome everyone. In this video we are going to solve some number of questions of all concepts related to the chapter Applications of Trigonometry. The weightage of this chapter might be like 10 to 12 marks. Sometimes they'll be giving 4 marks, also 5 marks in your board exams. So sometimes they also might ask for 2 marks as well. So please listen to this video carefully and watch the video completely so that you will be able to understand every type of concept here. In this video I am going to cover all kind of concepts, all kind of varieties of problems that they might ask in your exam. So watch the video completely and have clarity on this chapter. Okay, so before going to start solving the problems, there are some terms in applications of trigonometry where you have to learn. The first one is the line of sight. Line of sight. What is a line of sight? It's a ground. So to start any problem, okay, first we need a starting point, right? That starting point, that line from where we start is called the line of sight. Okay, and another one is observer and object. Who is observer and what is object? Observer is the person who will be standing at the starting point and observing something from there. Okay, so it might be a man, it might be a boy, or any person who is standing here and is observing something somewhere here. That man or a boy, we call him as a observer. And what is an object? It might be a tower, or it might be a building, or it might be any object which is on the other hand of the observer, where this observer is watching this object. Okay, here this observer is observing this object. All right, done. And now comes the two very important terms of applications in trigonometry. Those are angle of elevation. Very important. So the entire chapter is based upon these two terms, angle of elevation and angle of depression. These are the two terms where we are going to learn. Okay, so what is angle of elevation and what is angle of depression? So for example, if this is the line of sight for me, okay, and it is the observer, okay, and this is the object like a tower. For example, I'm taking a tower, and observer, I'm taking a boy. A boy is standing here at the on the line of sight and he's watching the top of the tower. This is the top of the tower. So from here to here he's watching the top of the tower. I'm just saying, so this is the top of the tower. Okay, this line from which we are joining the observer point to the object's point is called as the angle of elevation. Okay, so what is angle of elevation? The line joining the observer and object, and this observer, this boy is watching from here to the top by making an angle to the line of sight. This is the line of sight, right? So he is making a certain angle to the line of sight. This angle is called as the angle of elevation. Okay, done. And what is angle of depression? Let us see that. Now let us see what is angle of depression. So I am drawing the line of sight first. Okay, what is, sometimes they will not ask you directly in the question it is a line of sight. They will tell there is a ground. The ground itself will be a line of sight. Okay, and this is the observer, and a boy is standing here. Okay, he is observer. Okay, all right, and also there is a building. Okay, done. And there is another boy standing on the top of a building. This is the top of the building, and there is another boy standing here. Okay, and this boy is watching this boy from here to here. So what he is doing, he is watching from here to here, this line. Okay, he's watching down, not up. The man who is on the object is watching the observer who is at the bottom. So this angle is called as angle of depression. Angle of depression. All right. So I think you understood now. Angle of depression is the line where it joins the top of the object to the observer and it goes down, and where the angle of elevation goes above, goes top to the object. These are the very important terms to remember, and let us solve the questions. While solving the questions, you will be able to understand more clearly about these terms. Yes, the question is here. The shadow of a tower standing on a level ground. First, let us draw the level ground. Let us take this is as the level ground. That is the line of sight. And then is found to be 40 meters longer when the sun's altitude is 30 degrees than when it is 60 degrees. So first there was a 60 degrees. Okay. First there is a sun's altitude. There is sun somewhere here. So I'm just drawing somewhere up to here. Okay. And then first it is making a shadow in the angle of 60 degrees. Okay. So might be I'm taking here. Yes. So shadow. So sun is here. Okay. Sun is here. And that shadow somewhere it is having here on the ground. Okay. First it is this shadow from its tip. It is making an angle of 60 degrees. So let us take this angle as 60 degrees. Okay. So I am taking this angle as 60 degrees. Okay. Done. And what they are telling? And they found that it is 40 meters longer when the sun's altitude is 30 degrees. Again from here, okay, up from here to this point, it is making more 40 meters longer when the sun's altitude is 30 degrees. So how much is the angle here? It is making here 30 degrees. Okay. So let us mark the names as A, B, and this point as C, and this point as D. Okay. So BC is 40 meters. So this is the first tip, shadow tip, when it is making an angle of 60 degrees. And again when the sun's altitude is making with an angle of 30 degrees, then it is having 40 meters more. The length of the shadow is 40 meters more. Okay. So this is way how you have to construct the diagram. Now we have to find the height of the tower. That is AD we have to find out. We don't know what is DC. So let us assume. So let us assume that DC is equal to X. Okay. DC is equals to X. And then what BD will become? Then BD will become 40 plus X. Okay, done. So always remember from these questions which are from applications in trigonometry, we will be having two angles. From these two angles, we are going to derive two solutions. With the first angle, one solution. With the second angle, another solution. From the two solution, we will get two equations. Solving those two equations, we are going to find out. Okay, this will be like common method for all the questions only. So first, from the right angle triangle, ABC, I'm going to take it as first solution from here. I'm going to draw it, and then again I'm going to take from the right angle triangle ACD. So from these two triangles we are going to solve it. So from here tan 30 degrees we are going to take, and from here we are going to take tan 60 degrees. Okay, so how can you find out? So which trigonometric term you have to take? Remember, we mostly include we include sine 30, cos 30, tan 30, tan 60 or tan 45. Only these terms only we will be including depending upon the question. Why I am taking tan 30? Because tan means what? What is the ratio of tan? Opposite side by adjacent. So I want here height. Okay, I want the opposite side only here. Even here also I am taking tan because here also I want opposite side only. So opposite side will be common in both the triangles where I can find out easily. Okay, so depending upon the question and depending upon what you have to find out, you have to choose your trigonometric term. Okay, tan 30 degrees is equal to, what is the opposite here? AD by tan 30 means entire ground will come, that is BD. And here tan 60 is equals to AD by only CD will come. CD. Done. So what is AD? We don't know. What is BD? 40 plus X. And what is the value of tan 30? Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. Here tan 60 is root 3. That is equal to AD by CD is X. Okay, done. So let us do cross multiplication. 40 plus X is equals to, divided by root 3 equal to AD, and here also AD is equals to root 3 X. Here also AD we got some value, here also AD we got some value. So now I am equating 1 and 2. Okay, let us equate it. Yeah, now I am equating 1 is equals to 2. That is 40 plus X by root 3 is equal to root 3x. 40 plus X is equals to root 3 into root 3, that is 3x. Bring the x term here, that implies 2x equal to 40 and x is equals to 20. So we got our x value. Now what is x actually? Let us see what is x actually. See here, x value is this one, that is equals to 20. We got it. So now BD is equals to 40 plus 20, that is equal to 60. So we got BD value 60. Done. Now we have to find out AD. So AD, now let us see what is AD. So here from these two equations you can substitute anything here. Okay. Here AD is equals to root 3 into 20. That is 20 root 3 is the height of the that sun's. Let us move to the another question. A tree breaks due to a storm and the broken part bends. So there is a tree first. So let us draw the tree first. Okay. Done. So this is a tree I am drawing, and there will be automatically a ground, right? So this might be the ground. Okay. And what is happening? The tree was broken when a storm came. So yeah. So and that broken part, you know what happened? It is touching the ground. So let us assume the tree was broken at this point. Okay. The tree was broken at this point. So this part is broken. So and this part, what happened? It bent and it touched here. So let me draw it neatly. Yeah. So this part. Yeah. Yes. So this broken part, it was bent and it is touching the foot. Okay. Done. So this is the foot of the ground and this is the broken tree which is touching the ground. This is the broken tree. Okay. So please Don't get confused. Okay, this is a broken tree. This is the tree which is able to withstand. Okay, done. So let me take it as A here, B here, and C here. Okay, so now what we have to find out the distance between. Okay, yes, they told that the top touches the ground is 8 meters. The tree to the point where the top touches the ground is 8 meters. So from here, from the foot to the point where the tree touches is 8 meters. Done. BC they gave, and we have to find the height of the tree. Now the question is, most of the children and students, they get confused here. What is the height of the tree here? Directly we will do AB. AB is the height of the tree. No. Even AB is the tree, and also AC is also the tree. This is the broken tree, right? You have to add both AB, the tree which is withstanding, and the tree which is being broken also you have to add. Then you will get the total height of the tree up to here. Okay. This broken part is here. Okay, when you add this part and this part, then you will get both the entire height of the tree. Alright, so we have to find out what is AB plus AC. Okay, that is our solution. That's what we have to solve here. Done. So what is the angle here that is making here? That is 30 degrees, right? Okay, done. So how to do this? Let us solve. So I'm using cos 30 and also I'm using tan 30. Why I'm taking these two values as? Because if I take cos 30 only, I'll get the adjacent by hypotenuse. The hypotenuse is nothing but the broken tree. I will get the broken tree value. If I take tan 30, then I'll get the opposite side, that is AB value, the height of the tree that was withstanding here. So when I add this opposite and the hypotenuse, then only I'll get the total height of the tree. That is the reason I've chosen cos 30 and tan 30. So cos 30 value is what? Root 3 by 2, and tan 30 value is what? 1 by root 3. One by root 3. Done. Yes. First, let me take cos 30 degrees is equal to AB by, no, it's not AB, it's BC, right? Adjacent by hypotenuse. BC by AC. And then on the other hand, I am going to take tan 30. Tan 30 is equal to AB by BC. Done. So cos 30 is root 3 by 2 is equal to BC is by AC. Here tan 30 is 1 by root 3. AB is nothing, we don't know. Also by BC. So BC value is what here? 8 meters. So let us write BC as 8. Root 3 by 2 is equals to 8 by AC, and here also 1 by root 3 is equals to AB by 8. Do the cross multiplication. So AC we get it as AC is equals to 8 into 2 by root 3, and here AB we get it as, do cross multiplication, 8 by root 3. Here it is 16 by root 3 and here it is 8 by root 3. So AB we got 16 by root 3, AC we got 8 by root 3. Now let us add AB plus AC, that is equals to 16 by root 3 plus 8 by root 3. 16 plus 8, 24 by root 3 is the height of the tree. Yes. Here is another question. Two poles of equal heights are standing opposite each other on either side of the road. There are two poles. First, let us draw the two poles. Okay. So there is one pole here. Done. And again, there is another pole somewhere here. And both are of same height. Done. So yes, opposite to each other, and which is 80 meters wide. They are now telling the distance between these two poles is 80 meters. Okay, the distance between This is how much? 80 meters. So let me take that this is as the pole AB and this is as the pole CD. Okay. Okay, let me write like in an order, that will be good. Yes. AB and this is C and this is D. Okay, A, B, C, D. And they told from a point somewhere. We don't know. They didn't tell exact distance. Okay, somewhere. For example, I'm taking this point between them on the road. The angles of elevation of the top of the poles are one is 60 and one is 30. Okay. Yes. So one angle is 60. So I'm writing it as 60 degrees and another angle is 30 degrees. Yes, and this is the angle 30 degrees. Done. So this is the figure that we have to get. So what we have to find out? We have to find out the height of the poles and the distances of the point from the poles. So we have to find out here. Let me assume that this is like a E point. Okay, this point. And we have to find out what is BE, what is EC, and also we have to find out what is the height AB and CD. Okay, done. So how to do this? We have two angles. As I tell you, in every trigonometric application problem, you will be given two angles and you're going to derive two solutions from that and you are going to get two equations and you're going to solve it. All right. So let me start solving this. Yeah, done. So first of all, from the figure, from the right angle triangle, ABE is the first step that I'm going to take it and I'm going to draw a straight line. Okay, and from another triangle is from the right angle triangle DCE. Okay, done. So here I'm going to take tan 60 degrees and here I'm going to take tan 30 degrees because I want the opposite sides, which are the heights. So what is the opposite side here? AB by BE. And here what is tan 30 degrees? CD by CE. Okay, done. So what is tan 60 degrees and what is tan 30 degrees? So tan 60 degrees is 1 by root 3. And what is AB? We don't know. And what is BE? What is BE here? BE also we don't know. So what I'm doing is, if I assume BE as X, then EC will become 80 minus X. So I'm assuming BE as X. So X is equals to root 3 into AB. This is my first equation. And here tan 30 is, yeah. Sorry, actually tan 60 is root 3, right? Tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3. See how I got confused? So tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3. So tan 60 degrees will be equal to root 3. Yeah, root 3. So X is equals to AB by root 3. This will be our first equation. And here 1 by root 3 is equal to CD, we don't know. CE is 80 minus of X. Okay, 80 minus X is equals to root 3 into CD. So, yes, X is equal to 80 minus root 3 CD. This is my second equation. So, from here, yes, now let us equate the both X values now. Yeah. Yes. So, yes. Equation 1 is equals to equation 2. So, AB by root 3 is equal to 80 minus root 3 CD. So, they told in the question that the two poles are of equal height. So, from the question, from given what we know? AB is equal to CD. So both are same. So we can write in the form, in the place of CD, we can write it as AB only. So AB by root 3 is equals to 80 minus root 3 AB. Okay, done. So now, come on. Yes. So let us do bring this root 3 to the right hand side. So we will get AB is equals to root 3 into 80 minus root 3 AB. So multiply inside, you will get 80 root 3 minus 3AB. Because root 3 into root 3 is 3. That is equals to AB. So bring all the AB terms one side. So it becomes 4AB is equals to 80 root 3. So 4 ones are 4 twos are. So AB is how much? We got 20 root 3. Nothing but it is equal to CD only. We got the height now directly. And now we have to find the ground distance. That is x. What is x? We have to find out. And what is x and what is 80 minus x? We have to find out. We can directly substitute this equation here. In the first equation, see here, x is equals to AB is what? 20 root 3 by root 3, right? Root 3 cancel. So x value we got 20. And here, when we do 80 minus x, we will get 60. So yes. Now let us go to our figure. Yes, this is our figure now. Yes, done. So we got x value as 20 and 80 minus 20 60 here, and here the height of the both towers is 20 root 3. Yeah. So this is the way how we have to solve it. Write it step by step neatly and present it properly. Let us move to next question. So I want to tell you before going to solve this question, the diagram is the main role that plays here. So if you figure out the diagram properly, through the diagram only we are going to solve the rest of the solution. If the diagram itself is wrong, the entire problem goes wrong. So be very careful of drawing the figure neatly, understand the question, what they have given, and figure out the drawing. Done. Here it is given an observer 1.5 meters tall. So there is an observer. A man is there and his height is 1.5 meters. Let us draw a small line with 1.5 meters. Okay, I'm taking a small line here and I'm taking it as a 1.5 meters. Okay, done. Tall is 20.5 meters away from a tower. So there is also a tower. Okay, and there is the distance between this observer and the tower is how much? 20.5 meters. So I need to draw a tower now. Okay, done. So yes, first of all, let us draw. What is the distance between the tower and this line? That is 20 meters. Yeah, done. So it is 20, yeah, 20.5 meters. There is a tower. Let us draw the tower now. So there is a tower and this tower is how much? Yeah, 22 meters. This is 22 meters. Done. Determine the angle of elevation of the top of the tower. See, from the eye of the observer, eye means where will be the eyes? On the head. The head will be at the top, right? So from here to the top of the tower, we have to draw a line. Let us draw the line from here to here. Done. So yes, we have to determine the angle of elevation. So to find the angle of elevation, we need a line of sight. So I am joining the 2 points. Yes, done. So here we are going to find out this theta. We have to find out the angle of elevation. Let me take, yes, this as the PR and let me take this as the AB as the observer's height. Okay, done. So yes, now let us find out the theta. So if you observe carefully, AB, so I am writing this as a Q, okay. So AB height is nothing but QR, right? From the diagram, from figure, what we understood is AB is equals to QR. And also we know that this RB is nothing but QA. Yes, this distance and this distance are same. RB is equals to QA. And we also know that PR is equals to how much? 22 meters. So I know PR, I know QR is 1.5. So if I subtract 22 minus 1.5, I will get PQ. So from this, we got PQ as 22 minus 1.5. So the answer is 20 point, yeah, the answer is 20.5. Done. So now we got 20.5. So this is 20.5. Done. Now if I take tan theta, I know QA as 20.5 and even PQ as 20.5. If I take tan theta opposite by adjacent, so I can get my theta. So I am taking tan theta is equals to PQ by QA. What is PQ? 20.5 divided by 20.5. Cancel, that is 1. So which value of theta gives 1? So tan 45 degrees is 1. That we know. Hence theta is 45 degrees. Hence we have found out the angle. Yes. Let us move to next question. The angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a certain point is 30 degrees. So there is a tower. Okay, we don't know the tower. So first draw the tower. Okay, somewhere the tower is like this. Okay, done. So I am just naming it as AB. AB is my tower. So I want to also request all the students here, you have to write step by step here. You have to write let AB is equal to height of the tower. So you need to mention everything step by step for to get out of marks. Okay, done. Here I'm just telling, but some points I'm not writing, I'm doing directly, but in the exam you have to write step by step neatly. Done. So they told that if the observer moves 20 meters towards the tower, so how many meters he is moving from the tower? So he is moving just 20 meters from the tower. Yeah, so it is 20 meters he moved. Done. Okay, if and also, yeah, the angle of elevation of the top increases by 15. Done. So here what is happening, the angle of elevation of the top of the tower from a certain point is 30 degrees. So first we have to, yeah, I'm feeling that from this certain point I'm taking it as 30 degrees. Okay, yes. So I'm taking this as my 30 degrees. Now what happened from this point actually? So from this point now he has been moving a bit. He's moving a bit. Okay, and this is how much he has been moving? 20 meters. Yes, he's moving 20 meters from this point, and from what is happening here, the angle of elevation of the top increases by 15 degrees. It is increasing. So increasing means 30 degrees plus 15 degrees. So we have to draw a line making an angle of 50 degrees. Okay. Yes. So here they are making an angle of 45 degrees. So they told it is increasing. So be careful. Some people they directly write angle 15. No, it is increasing. So we have to do 30 plus 15, that is 45 degrees. Okay, let us name it as this as a C and this is D. Okay, so this is our figure. Now what we have to find out? We have to find the height of the tower, that is AB. Done. So to get AB, so we again have to go with the two solutions. That is, we can go with the tan 30 degrees first and tan 45 degrees next. Done. So if it is CD is 20 meters, okay, then what will be CB? I'm just assuming CB as X. Okay, done. Yeah. So again, I'm from the right angle triangle. Okay, from which triangle I'm taking? From the right angle triangle. A, B, C I'm taking as 1, and on the other hand I'm going to write from the right angle triangle A, D and C. Okay, done. So from the right angle triangle ABC, what I'm going to do? I'm going to take tan 30 degrees here and here, I'm going to take tan 45 degrees. Okay, done. What is tan 30 degrees? What is opposite here? AB. What is the adjacent side here? CB. And here what is the opposite side? AB. What is adjacent? The entire part. Okay, it is complete. No. So we have to take dB. Now substitute what is tan 30 degrees? 1 by root 3 is equals to AB by what is CB? CB as we assumed as X. Here 1 is equals to AB we don't know. What is DB here? DB is 20 plus X. So from here we got X value as root 3 AB. That is our first equation. And here I got 20 plus X will be equal to AB and X will be equal to AB minus 20. This is my second equation. Now equate it both the equations 1 equal to 2. So then root 3 AB is equals to AB minus 20. Okay. Yeah. So now bring all the AB's on one side. Root 3 AB minus AB is equal to minus 20. Done. So yes, root 3 AB minus AB is what? So I am taking AB as out. Root 3 minus 1 is equals to minus 20. Bringing this minus here, I am making it as 1 minus root 3 into AB is equals to 20. So AB will be equal to how much? 20 divided by 1 minus root 3. Therefore, we got the height AB. What is the height of the tower? It is 20 by 1 minus root 3. So, give a good ending for every question. You have to write, hence the height of the tower AB is equal to 20 minus 1 by 1 minus root 3. Done. Yes. Here it is another question there. A circus artist is climbing a 20-meter long rope. Okay. Yes. First, what we have to do here is, there is a circus artist and he is climbing a 20 meters long rope, okay, which is tightly stretched and tied from a top of a vertical pole. So, there is a pole to the ground. So, first draw the pole, okay. Don't directly draw the 20 meters long rope. First, draw the pole for support, okay. So, I am like taking a straight line and this is my pole, okay. This is my pole, that is AB. So let AB be the pole. You have to write the steps like this. Let AB be the vertical pole to the ground. Ground means there must be the line of sight. No, this is the ground. Done. This is my ground. So I am taking it as BC. BC is the ground. Okay. Now what is happening? So this long rope which is tightly stretched and tied from the top. From the top, it is tightly stretched and tied to the ground, so to the ground, to the top of the pole it is stretched. So we have to draw an inclination from here, okay, so up to here. Done. So this is the 20 meters long rope. This is a 20 meters long rope. Done. So what is the angle that it is making with the ground level? 30 degrees. Done. So this is the figure. What you have to find out? Height of the pole. So you know the hypotenuse and you have to find out the AB. So what you can do it now? So we want opposite by hypotenuse, which gives you sine 30. Only for sine 30 only we get opposite by hypotenuse, that is AB by 20. So what is sine 30? Sine 30 is 1 by 2, AB by 20. So AB is equals to how much? 20 divided by 2, that is 10. So it is 10 meters. The height of the tower is 10 meters. So don't do directly like this how I am doing. Sometimes if they give you for 1 mark questions, you can just do shortcut and like this and write down the answer. But if they are giving for 2-3 marks or like that, please write step by step. Write the sentences, neatly the words, and give the good ending as well. Okay. Let us move to another question. From the top of a 7-meter building. First draw a 7-meter building. Okay. Yeah, so this is a 7-meter building. Okay, done. Then what is happening here? The angle of the elevation of the top of a cable tower. So let me take this as AB as 7 meter. It is a building, and top of a cable tower. There is a cable tower. So angle of elevation of the top, from the top, from where uh, the elevation is from the top of the building. The elevation is from the top of the building to the top of the cable tower. So there is a cable tower on the other side. So let us draw the cable tower. Done. So this is a cable tower. Done. And I'm going to write it as CD is a cable tower. Okay, they didn't mention the height of the cable tower here. And from the top of this building to the top of this cable tower, it is making an angle of elevation of 60 degrees. So let us draw this. So from here to here, it is making an angle of elevation 60 degrees. So let us join these 2 points. Yes, done. So angle of elevation is how much? 60 degrees. Okay, done. And then what they said? The angle of depression. So I think this is the very first question. Now we are doing where angle of depression came. So angle of depression of its foot is 45 degrees. So from here, so from here, okay, from the top of the tower, the angle of elevation is 60. From the top here to the foot of the tower. This is the building's top to the foot of this tower. So I'm drawing a line here. So okay, done. So from the top of the building to the foot of the tower, so angle of elevation is what? 45 degrees. Okay, the angle of, sorry, depression. This is the angle of depression. Is what? 45 degrees. Done. So let us join the base, the ground. Yeah. So this is the figure. Let me mention this as E. Okay, done. So we also can do here that alternate angles. If you take this ADE triangle, so alternate angles will be equal. So this angle will be automatically 45 degrees only. So this is our diagram. Now we have to determine the height of the tower, that is CD. Complete height of the tower we have to determine. So how to find out? Now let us solve it. As I said, you always go with the 2 angles, 2 solutions. Okay. Now I am going to take the triangle ADB. There I can get tan 45 equal to opposite by adjacent. That is, I can get my DB. Okay. And then I want to take tan 60. Then I can do opposite CD divided by DB. If I know DB, I can easily find out CD. So this is my solution. Let me present it here right away. Yeah. Yes. So I'm going to take the first of all. Yeah. Yes. So from the triangle, first of all, from the triangle, from the right angle triangle, ADB is the first solution for me. And on the other side, I'm going to take from the right angle triangle, AEC. Okay. These are the 2 triangles I am going to take it. And from here I am going to take tan 45 degrees is equals to, what is tan 45? AB by DB. And here I am going to take tan 60. What is tan 60 degrees? CE by AE. Yes. So if this is 7, ED is also 7. Both are same, right? So yeah. Done. So what is CE now? CE we don't know. We have to find out that. Done. So tan 45 is equals to 1. What is AB here? AB is 7. 7 by DB. So what is DB? DB is nothing but 7. 7 meters. So yes, I got DB as 7 meters. Done. Yes. So here I want to explain it again. Yes. So yes, we have taken 2 right angle triangles, and here I have taken tan 45. Here I have taken tan 60. Okay. Here tan 45 is AB by DB, opposite by adjacent. So yes. So 7 divided by DB. From here we got dB also as 7 meters only. And if dB is 7, automatically EA is also 7 meters only, right? Both are same lines. And coming to the second solution, from the right angle triangle AEC, we have taken tan 60 is equal to CE by AE, opposite by adjacent. Yeah, we know AE, so we don't know CE. From solving this, we got CE as 7 root 3. Now the height of the tower is CE plus ED, right? So we have to do 7 root 3 plus 7, and final we got the height of the tower as 7 into root 3 plus 1. Write down step by step neatly and with sentences. Okay. Let us move to the next question. The angles of depression of the top and bottom of an 8-meter tall building. Okay. They have given an 8-meter tall building is there. Okay. From the top of a multi-storied building. So there are two buildings. There is a, first of all, let us draw an 80-meter tall building first. Okay. So let me take this is as my 8-meter tall building. Okay, done. So AB, this is my 8-meter tall building, and they told that from the top of a multi-storied building, there is a multi-storied building as well here. So let us draw a multi-storied building also here. Done. This is my multi-storied building, that is I am taking it as CD. Okay. So what is happening here? The angles of depression of the top and bottom. Top of a multi-story building is the point A, and the bottom of a this tall building is point B. Yes. So they are telling not elevations, they are telling the depressions. Yes. So the angle of depressions will be from the top, no? So just draw one line, okay, here as a support for the angle of depression. Done. So from here the angle of depression to the top of the building is, from here to the top of the building is, yeah. So this is the angle 30 degrees. Okay. From the top of the multi-story building, okay, to the top of the building. Okay. This is 30 degrees. And again, what is this 45 degrees is what? It is to the bottom. For the top it is 30 degrees, for the bottom it is 45 degrees. So let us draw another line to the bottom. Okay, this is the done. So this is the angle made by this line, that is how much? 45 degrees. 45 degrees. Done. Let us join the ground, the line of sight. Yes. So this is our diagram. Let us also join this line also. Yes, let us name it like I'm going to name it as E. Okay, done. So this is my figure. So there are two angles, 45 and 30 degrees, which are making angle of depressions. Okay. Now how can we find out? We know that the alternate angles are equal. So here 30 degrees in for this triangle, angle A will also be equal to 30 degrees. Okay, and from here to this line, the 45 degrees, angle B will be always equal to 45 degrees, because here also the alternate angles are equal. Since we got our two angles, tan 30 and tan 45, we can take it to solutions again. So first let us do tan 30 and let us do tan 45. And actually what we have to find out, we have to find out the height of this multi-storied building. So complete CD we have to find out, and also we have to find out the BD. Okay, let us start doing this. Yes, first let us go with the first triangle, that is from the right angle triangle. From the right angle triangle CBD is one triangle I am taking as one solution, and again another solution is from the right angle triangle ACE. Okay, this is another solution. So here I am going to take it as tan 45 degrees. So tan 45 degrees is equal to CD by BD, opposite by adjacent. And here I am going to take it as tan 30 degrees is equals to CE by AE, because it is also opposite by adjacent. Alright, so we don't know CD. Yes, yeah. What is tan 45 degrees? Tan 45 degrees is 1. And here you can see if AB is 8 meters, automatically DE will also be 8 meters. Okay, so I am assuming that CD is X. Okay, if it is X, CE will become X minus 8, right? Done. So done. 1 is equals to CD by BD. What is CD? We assumed it as X. X by BD. So from this we get X is equals to BD. This is our first equation. Okay. And from the second solution, tan 30 degrees is what? 1 by root 3. 1 by root 3 is equal to CE is what here? CE is X minus 8 divided by what is AE? AE we don't know. Yes. AE and CD are equal. Okay, here I am writing AE is equal to BD. Okay, so I can write AE as BD also. So I want to write it like that. 1 by root 3 is equals to X minus 8 by BD because AE equal to BD. Now what will happen? X minus 8 is equals to BD by root 3. Okay, root 3 will come here. Root 3x minus 8 root 3 is equals to BD. Done. So here it is my second equation. So yeah, so here BD, here BD. I can equate it 1 equal to 2. If I equate 1 and 2, so x is equals to root 3x minus 8 root 3. So bring all the x terms now. Root 3x, okay, minus x is equals to 8 root 3. So if I take root x out, root 3 minus 1 is equals to 8 root 3. So x value will be equal to 8 root 3 divided by root 3 minus 1. So this is the x value. If I know x value, I can substitute it in the x in any of the equation and then I can find out the BD value. Here in the first equation, we can see that BD is nothing but x and x is nothing but BD. So x value is nothing but 8 root 3 by root 3 minus 1. So this is a bit complex. So what I am going to do is I am going to rationalize it. So yes, 8 root 3 by root 3 minus 1. This is what we got x value, that is nothing but BD value also. So I am going to rationalize it with root 3 plus 1 into root 3 plus by root 3 plus 1. When you rationalize it, what will happen? 8 root 3 into root 3 plus 1 divided by root 3 square is 3 minus 1 is 2. 2 ones, 2 fours are. So the final answer is 4 root 3 into root 3 plus 1. So this will be our BD distance, 4 root 3 into root 3 plus 1. And then what is the, now we have to find out the height, right? Height is also same, x. The height is CD. So height is also a 4 root 3 into root 3 plus 1. Also BD is also the foot. Also the length is 4 root 3 into root 3 plus 1. So you can write it step by step neatly and give a good ending. Yes. From a point on a bridge across the river, the angles of depression of the bank on the opposite side of the river are 30 and 45. See, they are telling that a point on a bridge, there is a bridge, okay, across the river, and the angles of depressions of the bank on the opposite sides of the river. Okay, so actually there is a river. Let us draw a line first. Okay, for example, if this is the river, okay, this is a river, done. And in this river, from a point on a bridge across the river there was a point, okay, and there was a bridge here. Let me take the bridge as this. Okay, done. If this is the bridge, so what are they telling? They are telling the height of the bridge is 2.5 meters. Okay, done. So height of the bridge is okay, 2.5 meters, and they told the angle of depression of the bank on opposite side of the river. Opposite sides of the rivers. So both opposite sides. This is opposite, this is also an opposite sides, right? So they have given some angles. Let us draw the angle of depressions now. So if I take this is as my line for the angle of depression. So from here it is making an angle. Yeah. From here to here it is making an angle. Again From here to here it is making an angle. Done. So here what it is making an angle of, first they told 30 degrees, and the second angle they told angle of depression is 45 degrees. Okay, if I take A, B, C as a triangle and this is a point of D. Okay, done. So we have to find the width of the river, the complete width of the river we have to find out, that is AC we have to find out. Same thing here, the alternate angles will be equal. So go, then angle A will become 30 degrees here. Here angle C will become 45 degrees. Same thing. Go with the two solutions. First take from the triangle, from right angle triangle ABD. Okay, tan 30 degrees. Tan 30 degrees is equals to how much? BD by AD. And here on the other side also do another solution for the second angle from the triangle BDC. Tan 45 degrees is equals to again BD by DC. Done. So what is tan 30 degrees? Tan 30 degrees is 1 by root 3. Yeah. 1 by root 3 is equals to BD. What is BD? 2.5. Yeah. BD is 2.5 divided by what is AD we don't know. And here 1 is equals to BD is 2.5 by DC we don't know. Yes. Yeah. So AD is equal to 2.5 root 3. This is equation number 1. And here DC is equals to 2.5 meters. So what is AC? AC is nothing but AD plus DC, right? When we add both the terms, then we will get the full AC. AD is 2.5 root 3 plus 2.5. Take 2.5 common, root 3 plus 1. So this is the AC, the width of the river distance. Yes, these are the main questions that covered most of the kind of varieties of concepts here. So most of the times, if you see in your board exam paper, they might ask you in a different pattern, not exactly the way what we have discussed here. The questions numbers might be different. The meaning of the question might be different. But I want to give you some tricks. Most of the times, first of all, you have to focus on drawing the figure right. Draw the figure right. Okay, this is very, very important. And the second point is, after drawing the figure, okay, you have to get two angles. If they want some height of the tower or width of the river, something, mostly they'll give you two angles. If two angles are given, you will get do two different solutions. Okay, two different solutions, and then equate both equations. Okay, equate both equations which have come from the two solutions, and then you will get the answer automatically. If they have given only one angle, okay, directly choose which trigonometric term is suitable for that and then do it. Okay, if you want the opposite side by adjacent, so go just check. If you want to go, if you really want to get opposite side, if adjacent is already given, directly go with the tan. If hypotenuse is given and opposite side is not given, go with the sine. Most of the times we use sine, cos and tan only, most of the times. Okay, sometimes rare cases only we use cot. Okay, done. So I hope you understood the problems neatly. Practice again and again. Do more number of questions with different type of numbers and different types of meaning of questions. So that you can be able to have clarity and get perfection and excellence in this. Thank you.